Hello, hello, hello. It has been a long time since I went live on this platform. So I'm not sure how many people are going to be joining us live, but I want to share this prophetic word that I got really, really quickly. And it is specifically for entrepreneurs. I know a lot of people that are connected with me over here on the Rich with Raven YouTube channel are people who are entrepreneurs or people who aspire to be entrepreneurs. And so I'm excited to share this really quick word and just pray that it encourages you guys. So I was on Threads yesterday. I've been spending a ton of time over on Threads. I have been absolutely just loving it over there. So I was on Threads and I made a post about how exciting or how much I've been loving seeing people get excited about what society has conditioned us to believe are little things. Like I'm seeing people get excited about like, oh, I got my first 100 subscribers on YouTube. Oh, I got, 10 views on my video. Oh, I got my first 5 downloads on or 5 subscribers on my podcast. I got my first sale on my first Shopify store. Like I'm seeing people and they're getting excited about all of these things. And it has been blessing me so much. And in the midst of it, the Lord took me to the scripture in the book of Zechariah, chapter 4, verse 10, where it literally tells us, do not despise the small beginnings. Again, it tells us, do not despise the small beginnings. This goes with something that one of my really good friends, who's also an entrepreneur, shared with me. She was like, I feel like the Lord is saying that a lot of business owners are in a place right now where they are feeling extremely defeated. They are feeling extremely weighed down. And what I hear the Lord saying is that the best thing that we can do right now as small business owners is stay excited. Even if you feel like it's a little thing that you're excited about, the best thing that you can do is be excited about those new subscribers, be excited about those sales. Don't allow the enemy to get in your head. This is where the enemy wants to work in overtime, because if he can get in your head, he can start to make you take your focus off of God. If he can get in your head, he can start to make you take your focus off of your assignment. And we're seeing that right now in this season. There are so many entrepreneurs that are literally confused about their assignment because they feel like, well, what was once working doesn't seem like, it's working anymore. So the best thing that you can do, say if the Lord, is every single day when you wake up, you get excited about something. You know what was exciting to me today? Setting up my microphone was exciting for me today. And it was exciting because the Lord has been on me about creating more content. And the Lord has been on me about being intentional about creating content. Y'all know, like every day in the month of December, I was on this YouTube channel in some kind of capacity, whether it was making a post, whether it was uploading a short, whatever it may have been, I was here. And I shared with you guys, especially those of y'all that are on my email list. I said, listen, if you're looking for me this year, I'm going to be on YouTube. I'm going to be on Threads. I have been on Threads, but I haven't really been on YouTube a lot. Even with Threads, I haven't been on there really as much as I could potentially be. But I found myself today getting excited that I set up this little microphone and I set it up on my own. I didn't need no help. Like I was excited about that. And to some people, that might feel like that's such a small thing. But in this time where people, we're seeing every day somebody is getting on social media and they're sharing news that doesn't seem favorable. We're seeing every day that, somebody is talking about what didn't work out and they're talking about how they're ready to shut down their business and they're ready to quit and all these things. We're seeing that every single day. Find something to be excited about, even if it's just a microphone. Find something to be excited about, even if it's your first subscriber. Find something to be excited about, even if it is your first few downloads on your podcast. Do not despise the small beginnings. Do not despise the small beginnings. I was saying to myself, after being on here so much in the month of December, I'm like, I want to just figure something out for my content creation where I can look a little bit more polished but not feel like I'm like over the top, like doing too much. Like I'm not trying to be on here and all my videos are me with my makeup professionally done. And that's no shade to nobody who does that or nobody that's a makeup artist, but I personally don't want to do that because I don't want to feel like if God tells me to record a video at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm over here being hesitant to be obedient because I feel like, well, they're used to me showing up and my makeup is, to the nine. So I'm like, what can I get that is just like, slightly enhancing and it's not gonna make me feel like I'm doing the most. So y'all, I got these like little lashes. They're little like adhesive lashes off of Amazon. And I'm still in the process of kind of like figuring it out a little bit because I feel like this one is lower. So it could probably be like a little bit, better to make my eyes like look more balanced. But that was something that made me excited today. And to somebody else that might be like, girl, you excited about some little adhesive lashes that ain't even cost you that much. But it made me feel good because I felt like I found something that makes me feel even more confident about getting on YouTube, being obedient, and showing up. So to somebody, it might be a little pair of lashes from Amazon, but to me, I'm excited about it because it helped me to walk more in obedience. It helped me to create the content that God has called me to create and not be all in my head about it. So I'm finding something small to be excited about because that is the word of the Lord. Staying excited is going to literally make defeat flee. Okay. That's the word right there. Staying excited is going to literally make that feeling of defeat flee. It is literally going to make that feeling of disappointment flee. I know it's a lot of people that you're like, oh my goodness, we're almost at the end of January. 2026 ain't going how I expected. I don't feel like it's flowing in the way that I wanted to flow. I know that it's a ton of people that feel like that, but I pray that y'all just stay encouraged. I pray that y'all just stay excited and just look forward to what the Lord wants to do. I hope that this message blessed y'all. I will be back on here soon.